Peace and namaste, family. It's Goddess J here, and welcome back to my channel. Happy full moon. Okay, we have a full moon in Scorpio today, which I am very excited about. So I was felt called to do a reading on it. Let's see what's going on with these divine masculines in this Scorpio full moon. Okay, let's get into it. So if you're not already following me on IG, make sure you go follow me at goddessjay333. I have a lot of IG exclusive content and my stories and whatnot. So this past Saturday was our first official story Saturday where we did mini readings in my story for $11. It was a lot of fun, and we'll be having it next Saturday as well. So if you would like to get a mini reading, and you're not quite in a place or don't want to purchase a full reading in this now moment, Story Saturday is for you. Okay, so come hang out with me there. Make sure you go follow me on IG so you can get all the fun new content. And yeah, we would love for you to come hang out with us. Okay, so let's see what's going on with these divine masculines in this. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's just do it. You're right, let's just do it. Okay, so what's going on with these divine masculines in this full moon in Scorpio energy? Okay, we have sparks in reverse. Okay, so I really feel like this sparks in reverse is really telling me that these divine masculines are being called to clear any things out of their life that doesn't give them that spark. Okay, so for them, the divine feminine gives them this spark, this feeling that they've never felt before, and they're like, wow, this feeling feels amazing. So like, it's like the divine feminine set the bar for what it feels like to feel passionate about something, what it feels like to have these butterflies and feel these sparks flying. And so now that they've experienced this feeling when it comes to romantic pursuit, now they're being called to figure out what jobs or what people, places, and things do and don't give them a sort of spark. And if you don't feel a spark with these situations, Spirit is really calling them to release them. Okay, full moon has all to do with releasing. Yeah, so these divine masculines are being called to release anything that doesn't give them that spark anymore, anything they're not passionate about. So one thing about the divine masculine collective is they can be very stubborn. Okay, it's like, you know, they're very logical, very analytical. Okay, so they're like, I put all this time and energy into this project, I put all this time and energy into this friendship, I don't want to let it go because I'm gonna feel like I'm wasting my time. But divine masculines, that couldn't be any further from the truth. Okay, just because you put your energy into something doesn't mean that it won't be a time where you're called to let those things go. Okay, so if you're divine masculine and you're watching, know that yeah, you might have put time and energy into these people, places, and things, and just think about all you learned from those. Okay, instead of thinking about, oh, I put all this energy into this and now it's gone, I wasted my time. Change the perspective, right? Change the perspective to, I spent this time and this energy in these spaces and I learned so much from it. And now it's time for me to turn a new leaf and go towards things that make me passionate and make me feel good in the now moment, because these divine masculines have transformed. Okay, they have transformed, and since they've transformed, they no longer resonate with the people, places, and things that they once did. So change the narrative, change the perspective. Divine masculines are being called to release anything that doesn't give them that spark. Okay, we have codependency in reverse. Okay, so I feel like some of these divine masculines had some rough childhoods. I'm gonna just let you know that now. Okay, I feel like having a tough childhood is very common when it comes to the twin flames dynamic, divine feminine and the divine masculines, because they're coming to this planet to clear these ancestral and generational curses that come along with being a part of these families and these circles, etc. Okay, so it is not uncommon to have a tough childhood if you're on this twin flame journey, because you're gifted this opportunity to heal and grow for not only yourself but for your ancestors and your future family. Okay, but with this codependency in reverse, I'm really feeling like I feel like divine masculines have released a lot of codependency. I know earlier, like a few months ago, I was doing readings and I feel like divine masculines were, a lot of divine masculines in karmic relationships were codependent on these karmics for a house, for a car, for food, for money, etc. Okay. So I feel like a lot of divine masculines have cleared out that karmic partner energy, because they have become more independent and they don't need these karmics for these things they needed them for in the past. So a lot of divine masculines, a lot of karmic clearing, people, places, and things, and energies and cycles. But I feel like there's a little bit, like there's a little bit of this codependency energy lingering that spirit is really calling divine masculines to release and let go of. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We have manipulation in reverse at the bottom, overall energy. Okay, so I feel like this divine masculine is very used to being manipulated, and also very used to manipulating. Okay. So spirit is really calling the divine masculine to come out of this manipulating energy. You don't have to manipulate in order to get what you want in life. Okay, that's a big lesson divine masculines are learning with this Scorpio full moon, is that you do not have to manipulate people, places, and things to get what you want. There's a better way. There's a better way to go about things. Okay, divine masculines. There's a better way to go about things, and spirit is challenging you to step out of your comfort zone of manipulating and in these energies, to challenge you to find a better way that even feels better to you. Because I feel like divine masculines may have gotten used to manipulating and being manipulated, so it's a very a weird like comfort. But some of these divine masculines like challenges. So divine masculines, if you need to see this as a challenge, okay, challenge yourself to find different ways to get what you want that do not involve these denser energies. Okay, you can do it. All right. So let's see what else is going on with this full moon energy. Okay. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. Okay, if you resonate with my vibe and you like my reading so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family. We would love to have you. Okay, comment below if this reading resonates with you. I'll read through all the comments and try to heart them at least. Okay, if you're new here and you're just joining the family, make sure you comment below and let me know too. I will say hi back. Okay. But also remember that all my readings are general. All my readings on my YouTube channel are general. So please take the messages that resonate with you and leave the messages that do not, okay? If you would like me to look into your specific journey with you and your divine counterpart, or anything for that matter, career, etc., I would love to get you set up with a personal reading. You can hit me up on IG at goddessjay333 for a personal booking. If you don't have an IG, you can hit me up on my Gmail account, which is contactgoddessjay@gmail.com. Okay, so if you've been called to get a reading from me, I would definitely suggest you get a reading ASAP, because my prices are going up. Okay, so only my YouTube family and my IG family is getting this little hint that my prices are going up. So yeah, if you feel called, come hang out with me, come get a reading before them prices go up. Okay. Okay, so let's see what last message. Maybe it's only one card. We'll try again. Let's see. Yeah, only one. So we have illuminate the shadow, focus on a solution. Okay, so I feel like this full moon has really brought light to divine masculines and really shown them these places and people that don't bring sparks anymore. They've really been highlighted, and I also feel like the places where they're still codependent in their life is being highlighted as well. So spirit is like, all right, we're showing you this. We're showing you this for a reason. Now you have to figure out what a solution is to release these last bit of energies. You want to be with your divine feminine, right? You want to live the life that you deserve to live, right? So we need you to clear these last energies. Find a solution on how to clear these last energies. And once you do, you'll be able to move on to your new beginning. I'm really getting big, like last bit energy. Like I feel like this is the last bit that a lot of divine masculines need to clear out before they can get the go towards their divine feminine. Okay. At the bottom we have soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Okay. So divine feminines and divine masculines might be feeling kind of unbalanced right now. And I know I'm definitely resonating with this because, as you can even tell in this reading, I've been kind of tripped up with my words. I feel like both counterparts are like in this energy of maybe like having a little bit of imbalance, but spirit is saying that this is temporary. This imbalance is here to show you, like to show you, to highlight to you what the last bit of things that you need to work on before you can start this new beginning with your divine counterpart. But not only this new beginning with your divine counterpart, but this new beginning that you deserve to experience in your life in general. Okay, so let's pick a few of these. Okay. Is this okay? Yeah, okay. I don't usually take these cards in reverse. These cards or these cards, but spirit is really calling me to take them in reverse today. So that's real different. Okay. Wow. Another card in reverse. I had to check to see if the cards were like the deck was in reverse, but it's not, because the overall energy is it's time to take action. Okay, this Scorpio full moon, let me tell you. Okay, oh, and we have a super moon here. We have emotions are running high in reverse, which is a super moon, and the Scorpio moon that we're in right now, this full moon, is a super moon. So that's pretty relevant. We have the full moon in Scorpio is a super moon, and it's the pink moon. Okay, but with it's time to take action at the bottom, I feel like spirit is saying, divine masculine, you want to be with your divine feminine, you want to live the life that you want to live, and we've been highlighting these areas where you need to work on in order to make this happen for so long, and now we're done with doing these little highlights. We're going to shove this in your face because it's time for you to take action on here. It's time for you to find a solution and act on the solution in order for you to move forward to the life of your dreams. I keep hearing that. Move forward to live the life of your dreams. We have you and your loved ones are safe in reverse. Okay, so I feel like some divine masculines are feeling like their loved ones aren't safe. I feel like in the sense of like, I feel like some divine masculines are being called to release some people who they really considered good friends, or people that they really loved. But it's like, just because you love someone, and this goes to friendships and relationships, okay, just because you love someone does not mean that they're meant to be in your life. Okay, just because you love someone doesn't mean that you can't love them from a distance, send them love from a distance. Okay, divine masculines, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay, that is a big lesson. You need to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, because uncomfortability is a sign of growth. And if you really want to grow and live the life that you deserve to live, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable. You're gonna have to step into the unknown and feel like, have this trust that this is all aligning how it's meant to be. Okay, I feel like a lot of these divine masculines have trust issues. Okay, we have emotions are running high in reverse. Okay, so I feel like before this full moon in Scorpio, I feel like leading up to this full moon in Scorpio, divine masculines were very emotional. Okay, very emotional. Maybe acting out of emotion more instead of like, acting from a place of rationale. Okay, and so now I feel like, especially because we have balance will be restored as well, I feel like they're starting to feel more balanced with their emotions. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If you're hurt at a young age, or even if you're hurt really bad in general, you have two choices, right? You can shut off your heart and decide that you're never going to love again, or never going to allow anybody to get close to you again, or you can heal and release that and learn from it and move more towards people who resonate with who you are and resonate with who will treat you right. Okay, you have two options. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of these divine masculines, they chose the option of shutting themselves off, shutting their emotions off, getting into very much into this numbness energy. Okay, so here's the thing about being numb. Okay, so when you're numb and you decide that you want to start letting people back in your heart, you go through like a space in time where you're very, very, very emotional because you haven't felt emotions in a long time. Your emotions kind of start flooding in a sense. So it's like, it's overwhelming. Okay, it is overwhelming because after so much time of not feeling anything, now you're feeling everything. It's like a hypersensitivity in a sense. And so it's like divine masculines are coming out of this overwhelming sense of a flooding of emotions more into this balanced energy of like, okay, I'm feeling these emotions and this is what they mean. I feel like they're getting to know their emotions more. Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting. Okay. Yeah. What else do y'all want to ask then? Okay, they want me to pick a few tarot cards. I'm not gonna ask anything because I don't know what to ask. I'm just gonna pick a few cards and see what they want me to say. Okay, so there will be an extended for this reading. If you feel called to come hang out with me there and you feel like this is your reading, I would love to see you there. In the extended, we're going to get more information about this. It's time to take action. We're going to get information about what action Spirit is calling divine masculines to take in order to make steps towards the life that they want to live. And we're also going to get into these codependencies. We're going to figure out what these codependencies are that Spirit is calling them to let go of. Okay, so we're going to get into those two cards, and we're also going to get some channeled messages from the Divine Masculine Collective and see what last things they want to say. Okay, all right, so let's see, what last messages does Spirit have about this full moon in Scorpio, all this water? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So Spirit is like, divine masculines, you have choices. You have choices about how to move forward in your life. Okay, you have different opportunities that are coming your way. Make choices based upon your heart. Make choices based upon, you know, what feels good to you. Okay, again, what makes you feel these sparks? If something does not make you feel these sparks, if an opportunity does not make you feel these sparks, then that's not the opportunity for you, and that's okay. Every opportunity that comes your way is not your opportunity. Okay, it's not opportunity that's in your best interest to take. All right, and I feel like in the past a lot of divine masculines just took any opportunity because, you know, again, with these childhood wounds and living in this scarcity, it was more about an opportunity to make money versus opportunity that just felt good. Okay, so now they're saying, come out of this survival mode. It's time to come out of this survival mode and take opportunities that feel good rather than just taking an opportunity because it pays money. Okay, we have the Princess of Swords here. Okay, I feel like, and then we have the Hierophant. Okay, and at the bottom we have the Nine of Wands. So I feel like Spirit is saying to divine masculines, stop fighting what feels good. It's like divine masculines for so long fought for complacency, fought for where their life was, even though it didn't feel good. They're like, I want to stay in these cycles and I want to stay in this life, and I'm going to fight for this life that I've created for myself, even though it doesn't feel good. Like, it doesn't make sense coming out loud, like saying out loud, but this is their mindset. This was their mindset. So Spirit is saying, you need to stop this. Okay, you need to stop trying to fight for something that you have worked hard for or worked for or whatever. Like, stop fighting the calling to let that shit go. Okay, let it go. You deserve to feel good. You want to stay in this complacency just because you spend all this time and energy into it? No, cut that shit off. Stop fighting the rhythm of the universe. Go with the flow. Okay, Spirit keeps giving you ample opportunities to let go of this shit, and you keep wanting to fight for your old life. If you want to keep your old life, keep your old life. Okay, but just know that you can't step into this new beautiful beginning unless you let go of that old shit. Okay, it's time to do some spring cleaning, divine masculines and divine feminines. Okay, do spring cleaning not only in your house but in your life. Okay, I know he's preaching today. We got the Hierophant here. So I feel like a lot of these divine masculines have had commitment issues, trust issues. Okay, and so that's the reason why they you know, didn't give divine feminine what they felt like divine feminine deserved, also what divine feminine felt like they deserved, because they had commitment issues. So Spirit is saying, you can't continue to have commitment issues and also want a commitment. Like, these divine masculines have very much these polar opposite, like, desires within themselves. They're like, oh, I want to keep having these commitment issues. Like, I don't want to commit, but like, I do want to commit, like, to my divine feminine. But like, so it's like, you need to choose, okay? You divine masculines need to make a choice if they're going to continue to keep their heart sheltered and stay in this non-committal, non-attachment type of way of living, or if they're going to step out into the unknown and trust the divine and step into this unknown, committal, beautiful, familial, happy, abundant life that is meant for them on the other side of letting go of all this shit. Okay? All right, y'all. Wow, this was good. This was intense, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this reading, make sure you like it up, okay, please, so we can get it out to all the people who need to see it, okay? Comment below some full moon emojis, okay? If you made it all the way to the end, let me know. I appreciate it so very much, okay? We are going to go off to the extended. I would love to see you there if you feel called to come hang out with me. We're gonna get that tea, okay? I'm also gonna pick some charms in the extended because I forgot. Okay, so I love you all. You guys are amazing. I have the best family ever. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for joining the family. Thank you for just loving on me. I really appreciate it. Okay, all right, loves, till next time. Peace.